We are live, aren't we? Aren't we? Okay, guys. So I'm going to give you guys a little time to go ahead and jumpstart. Let's go ahead and make sure that our streaming is going good here. Streaming. Yeah, I don't know. You know what it is, man? I think... Am I streaming live right now? Anybody? All right, so I think everything is going good right now. Okay, this is how we start it. Ready, 1, 2, and 3. Let's go, everybody. We're gonna go ahead and kick this off right at the beginning. We're gonna go ahead and do this together, okay? So testing is going good, everything going good. All right. Let's go ahead and begin our live stream in 3, 2, 1. Hey there, superheroes! Welcome back for a live ReactCast, or should I say ReactCast Live. So if you're just catching on in here sometime soon, you know, welcome to the live stream. But if you're watching this after the live stream is over, remember, this is just experimental right now, so I don't have a sure date, but once I do, I will go ahead and start having those up for you guys so you know whenever to tune in so we can go ahead and have a chat. But today, we are going to be capturing a few different things. So on today's live stream, we're going to be capturing Season 3 of Squid Game trailer. We're going to be reacting to the Alien Earth trailer, Frankenstein, Heads of State, and Superman rivalry. I'm wearing my Superman merch already. I do have the official Superman shirt, like the DCU Superman shirt. I'm just waiting for the premiere to wear that. I got it for Christmas, guys. So if I could wait 6 months to wear it, you know, another month isn't going to hurt. So without a further ado, let's go ahead and kick this off with Squid Game Season 3. You know, I feel like at this point, like that doll is just the icon. Like, that is Squid Games, right? Man, I have to tell you, like, I think international actors, especially on shows like this, are so much better than the American actors you get nowadays. And I think it has to do with, they still take pride in acting. You know what I mean? I hate her so much. I legit hate her character. And again, kudos to her actors for playing her to the T. Frontman, what you doing? I feel like there's gonna be a lot of deaths in this season for sure. I forgot their names, man. It's hard for me to remember foreign names. Okay, so it is gonna be the final season, which I'm grateful for because they need to stop with this while it's still good. You know, riding high, go out to the sunset on a high note. Now that confrontation I think is gonna be really good. Okay, so June 27, which is going to be this month. And again, I think it's a great idea that they are ending this rather than continuing it, because one of the things that I get so annoyed by, especially like Netflix shows, is where they just prolong it. Like, for example, Stranger Things really should have ended 5-6 years ago when the kids were still kids. But I get it, like they grew up and they became actors in their own rights and landed big roles, especially Miley Bobby Brown. Is that how you say her name? Um, but regardless, man, it's been stretched out so much, right? Some of the favorite fan favorites, like The Flash, you know, first 2, 3 seasons, okay, should have ended there, but yeah, we didn't need like what they ended it with like 9, 10 seasons. Definitely not something that we needed. So I'm grateful that they're ending this because I think another show that ended in 3 seasons and it just did it beautifully was Dark. You've seen me or heard me talk about it in Stranger Things trailer. Um, it's a perfect show, man. And in many ways, the way they begin, season 2 left you like, what's going on? And season 3 was like, aha, type of moment. Like, oh, wow, what a great wrap up. I hope that's what they pull off here because season 1 of Squid Game was amazing, right? It made the pandemic that much easier to go through because you weren't allowed to go anywhere. So, you know, staying in was a lot easier when you had Squid Game playing, right? So, and then season 2 came out and it was like, what's not necessarily what's going on, they give you more backstory, but it wasn't as good as season 1. But I'm hoping all the buildup they had in season 2 is going to pay off here in season 3. I mean, the trailer gave me that indication. The trailer looked fantastic. I think it's going to be good. I definitely believe it's going to be a good ending to this great series. So, well, we're going to go ahead and move on to now to Alien Earth official trailer. Wasn't even aware of this until like I saw a lot of people talk about it. And then I saw like it trending on YouTube. And being a big like Alien fan, I'll be honest, Alien vs. Predator, I loved. Alien vs. Predator 2, which a lot of people don't like, I loved. I just love seeing the alien and the predator being in the same universe and especially fighting each other. And then, you know, Predator, Killer of Killers is out, and now there's an Alien Earth trailer. Let's go ahead and give this a shot. What is this? Okay.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So is this a sequel to all the movies? Okay,
How's that girl?
2110.
She's ready.
You're gonna be the first person to transition from a human body to a...
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have like no clue where the timeline for these alien movies are. You know, 1, 2, or it was, what was it, like Alien, and then Aliens, is that correct? And then there was like a third one. I don't know. I kind of fell apart on it. I watched them. I just don't remember which ones were which and what the stories were in the rest of them because I do agree they were like forgettable. So forgive me if I don't know what's going on in here. I think that's just how bad Fox was with this series. That could have been amazing. One of the greatest of all time if they didn't try to rush everything. If they weren't trying to just play for the money. You know what I mean? So, okay.
synthetic.
I'll stop yapping.
Because I'm special.
That's right. You're very, very special.
It feels like a prequel. Oh, wait a minute.
Spacecraft.
Wait a minute. So does that mean this is like where, you know, after Alien, the plane, you know, the mothership crashes, and then so is this like a pre-sequel, like a sequel to the first and a prequel to? I'm gonna just keep watching. I don't remember the timeline, guys. I'm just pausing and asking these questions, hoping somebody would jump in the chat and let me know what's going on. So
I want what's on that ship.
We can do it. We're fast, we're strong, we don't break.
It's like a zoo, but the animals got out.
why did that sound like a
This
predator though?
ship collected 5 different life forms from the darkest corners of the universe. Monsters.
Ooh, I like how they're kind of adding the horror aspect to it because that's kind of been missing for the series. The first movie was actually a legit horror movie. And then after that, they decided to focus more on the action and then the sci-fi side of it. And I think that's what kind of killed the vibe. But I like that they're portraying the alien as like a boogeyman, because that's what it was in the first one. It was, you didn't know what it was. I mean, you knew what it was, but you didn't know where it was. You really felt like you were in the movie yourself, trying to survive it. And in fact, like Alien Isolation, brilliant game because it plays on the same concept, and it looks like they're carrying that tradition, the tradition that these movies, these series should have had all along, is in here. So cool. I don't know who that is. Okay, I'm glad Ridley Scott is still involved. That's a great sign right there.
Invasive species. Predatory.
We don't lock them down.
Wait.
It will be too late.
Hold on, I'll wait until this is over. Ooh. Again, I'm loving that they're playing the horror aspect into this. This is how it should be. Alien Earth. Bro, I'm telling you, this summer is probably the most stacked of all time in my life, especially being in America, because you got so many heavy hitters on the big screen. I mean, this is a series, right, for FX? Okay, so this is a series, and you've got big heavy hitters. You got Peacemaker as a series in August, right? So these two will go kind of head to head. And then you have the movies, July, Superman, Fantastic Four, Jurassic World. In June right now, you got Squid Game coming out. And then what, September? No, that's in November, right? When Stranger Things 5 comes out. I'm sure there's going to be like things in between where it's just, we're living in a good time. This may be one of the best seasons for cinema and home TV at the same time, which is kind of rare because usually it's one or the other. So, but I'm all in for this. Like I said, if you're gonna have horror and you're gonna mix Alien in that horror genre rather than an action genre, I mean, it might still end up being like an action focused type of show, but from at least the vibe that they're giving, it definitely feels like a whole horror type of thing. You know what I mean? And I just wanna, is this my boy AJ?
We don't lock them down.
Is that AJ from the Y-Files? You guys know about the Y-Files? Because, I mean, let me know if you guys ever want me to react to, because I love the Y-Files. Like, count me in when it comes to, like, conspiracies, because I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Like, Y-Files. Oh, yeah, okay. Thank you, Google, for correcting what I was trying to type, because that is not it at all. So, right here, okay. Let me just show you guys a little bit. Just a little bit. YouTube ads, man. YouTube ads. I might just get premium, but I feel like we're still gonna get hit with them. So, where is it? So look at. Okay, that's AJ, and that's Hecklefish. Ha. And then there's him. I think it's the same person. The jawline. Just the configuration. I mean, look at right here, like this area right here, the mouth area. I think he's, and even the sound, right? Look.
Scientists very uncomfortable. He claimed NASA's explanation.
Okay, that's a voice.
Tory.
We don't lock them down.
AJ, man, you are. I'm happy to see his channel grow. I love seeing. Again, I dwell myself into a lot of like conspiracy stuff because it's entertainment. Some of it may be true, may not be true. I don't care. It feeds me. So, anyways, AJ's in this. I already have love for it. So definitely a series that I think I am going to be giving a shot to day one, and that's a rare when it comes to series, right? Because a series you can watch at any time, so I tend to get lazy. I'm like, I'll catch it later, but I might do this a week-to-week type of thing if it's really as good as it looks. Okay, from there, now we are moving on to Frankenstein, Guillermo del Toro. So We all know Guillermo del Toro, mastermind when it comes to like horror storytelling, right? You guys remember that game PT, Paranormal Tape, I think it was supposed to be, with Norman Reedus, with Kojima Productions. It was supposed to be releasing on the PS4 in all its glory, and then it fell apart for whatever reason, and you know. But anyways, we're not to cling on to the sad parts and sad things of the past. We are going to go ahead and check out his new, maybe a horror thing, Frankenstein. Let's go ahead and see what this is all about now.
I had determined that the memory of my evils.
He's a great storyteller, by the way. I
with
love
me.
everything he pens. Yep.
Some of what I will
Deserves
tell
every
you
word this guy
is
gets. I
fact.
love his stuff. Cannot miss it.
Some is not,
Is that
but it
is
is
that
all
Os-
true.
the guy that plays Moon Knight, Oscar Isaac? Or
What manner of creature is that?
it is, right? Because I feel
What manner of devil made him? I did.
he looks like Rick from The Walking Dead.
I had a vision. An idea took shape in my mind.
Okay, before they get any further with this trailer, I really, and again, I fully trust Guillermo del Toro's writing, his style for whatever he produces. But I really hope they lean into the more horror aspect of this too, because Frankenstein is a terrifying story. But there's just been so many iterations where he's a comedy character, where he's just, you know, a superhero or a villain. You know, like in Creature Commandos, that's not to them. That's just how he was written in the comics. But I really wish that this is going to keep on leaning into the horror aspect. And obviously, I'm pausing because YouTube copyright. Rather than talking over the video, because they don't seem to care about that.
Unavoidable. Until it became truth.
So it's like a fantastical series, only monsters will survive, I'm guessing it's gonna say. Or play God, okay.
In seeking life,
Okay, never mind, I don't think it's gonna be a horror thing, but it'll be like a slasher type
I
of thing.
created death.
Yep, slasher. Oscar Isaac, okay, it is him. Christopher Waltz is in here. Did you guys know Christopher Waltz was in here? November. Why are they releasing so many good things in November, man? I have to wait another 5 months for that Stranger Things and this. Couldn't they have just made this like, okay, so we got good things in June and July, right? The movies in July, the series in August, September, October for Halloween time would have been perfect for something like this. Missed opportunity, but, and you know what, to be completely honest with you, like, even though the trailer was giving the vibe that it's, you know, like, it's the original story or whatever, unfortunately, it doesn't feel like it's going to be a horror movie. I think it's going to be a slasher thing, fantastical thing, and it's going to be the one where you actually feel sorry for Frankenstein, which I understand, but he's a monster. And I think I wish they should have played more into, like, the society treating him like a monster instead of, I don't know, just, you know, when those guys were attacking him and they saw their men fall, like right here, he just, like right here, right? So instead of being scared, they're like, okay, we can fight this guy. And they just see him die and They're just standing there. They're like, well, where is he gonna go? He's basically, they're treating him like a wild animal rather than a monster. So I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. This is just a small teaser. I get that, but it is 2.5 minutes and you could capture the vibe from there. So am I looking forward to this? Yes, because of the names attached to it, the actors involved in it. I don't think they would ever choose a story that's not well produced or written. So I fully believe in it. Just disappointed it's not going the way or where I thought it would. So talking about going to where nobody thought it would go, Heads of State. Saw John Cena on there, and was it Terry Crews? Why are they saying Bloodsport? Okay, it's Idris Elba instead of Terry Crews. Okay, my bad. Okay, I was... Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. So Idris Elba, Priyanka Chopra, John Cena, and Jack Quaid. Okay, Quaid is in here too. Okay, all right. Enough reading. Let's go ahead and watch this now.
Open the door!
Can I say something? John Cena has grown on me as an actor. When he first started out, geez, I couldn't handle his acting because I really thought it was that bad. But over time, man, he's gotten a lot better. I don't know if it's because of acting classes or it's just experience, but I would say him and Dave Bautista have already surpassed The Rock when it comes to acting.
Cam, incoming!
I hate to interrupt a kick-ass slow-mo explosion, but we should probably introduce who's who in the burning vehicle. That's UK's Prime Minister, aka the President of England, Sam Clark. US President / action movie star, Will Derringer, and MI6's top agent, Noel Basset.
I'll get to it later.
24 hours ago, somebody...
Can I say something? I'm a little tired of Priyanka Chopra because she plays the same actress in the same role, the same dialogue in every movie. It's just frustrating.
Down Air Force One over unfriendly
She
territory.
is talented. Why don't they use her for her talent?
Now, they'll embark on a breathtaking adventure.
Endurance is tough for guys like you. Guys like me? Guys like you, you know, Jim Strong. As opposed to? Strong. You want to see Jim Strong? I'll rip a tree out of the ground and beat you to death with it, huh? Go on then. Rip that tree out and beat me to death with it. So
you know what throws me off is Idris Elba speaking in
they're gonna need
a
a little
British
help,
accent.
which is where we come in.
But that's
me,
his
by the way.
actual accent.
Now it's up to my
That's how
lead
he
team
really
of 6.
speaks.
Okay, 5.
That threw me off the
Right,
first time I saw
3.
his interview.
She's 1? Oh, no. Wait, then how did she...
All right, I'll tell you.
Okay, the bulletproof vest. I mean, not original, but it works.
Real nut punch in a Ziploc
It's just gonna be a fun buddy cop movie again.
They need to keep their heads down.
Instead, this time it's, you know, the president and his bodyguard.
Everybody loves Americans. Americans love Americans. Today we're Canadians, trust me.
And do whatever it takes to stop World War III, even if it means sucking on sheep nipples.
Who sucks on sheep nipples?
Who sucks on sheep nipples?
Okay, God.
All caught up? Good. Cue the music.
Jack Quaid, another actor that I feel like has grown on me.
Well, I think I look cool with a gun in my hand.
First, I didn't understand the hype, but now I totally get it.
I got this.
Follow me, boys.
I feel like it's Jack Wood's like expressions that really get me going for his, like whatever he's in. He's a great actor.
Heads of State. Catch us only on Prime on July 6th. Ah, come on. Can we just do one trailer where you don't give everything away?
Okay, so like I have Prime Video, but do they charge you extra for like movies like this, or is it just gonna drop there like a Netflix, you know, movie does? Because if it is, I'm definitely watching it day one. I don't know if I would pay like the $14.99 or the $5 that they charge. I'll just wait until it becomes available in the catalog. Definitely a movie up my alley. One of those brainless movies that you just enjoy for the content, for the laughs. You don't really care too much about the story because that's the intention. As long as it comes with that intention, I'm okay with it. But when you try to sell us a movie that's supposed to be like this Academy Award winner, and then you end up getting like something that you you know, not that, that's when it pisses me off. But this is meant to be like a brainless movie to sit down and watch with your family and friends for laughs, which I am happy to see in the summer this time. So we are now going to finish up with the Superman rivalry, you know, teaser, trailer, whatever you want to call it, ad spot, TV spot. Now, I have that sitting in my closet, if you haven't heard me ever say it before. I cannot wait to wear it at the premiere. It'll be actually the first premiere movie I'm gonna go in my life. And so that's a big thing, okay? I put in a lot of effort to go watch a movie, so it's usually has to be worth my time, but I've never had a movie where I was like, I need to catch a premiere of that. I need to watch day one. This is gonna be the first. So let's go ahead and see what this is all about, because the more I watch the content of this movie, the more I want it to come out already.
What you're looking at
that
is
flight
the
scene is
most
just amazing.
powerful
And look, he's actually
being
saving
on
people.
planet Earth.
I will not accept that.
Oh yeah, baby. Bam! That shot. They know that's like a money shot they got.
Rated PG-13. Only in theaters July 11th.
Okay. No, I'm being totally honest with you. Like, I don't need to watch any of this anymore. I am already sold on the movie itself. But I'm not gonna be mad if they show more. I just hope they keep like new things like capped, so that way I'm not exposed. Because so James Gunn did confirm it's gonna be 2 hours and 9 minutes, which I think is actually perfect, because if it's 3 hours long, there's probably gonna be dialogue, and there's probably, because it is a Superman movie after all. I know there's a lot of people in this movie, but at the same time, I feel like, you know, James Gunn has said again and again that the movie itself is going to focus on Superman and Lois. This is a Superman movie, and Lois Lane is definitely the side character, and Lex. And then, you know, Lex being the villain, and everything else is just like brief cameos, introductions, or as an extra to the main villain, right? So, having 3 hours would have been like probably a little saturated. It probably would have opened, you know, basically things that you can't close. Again, because if you have 3 hours, right, and you're like, okay, well, I could explore this, I could explore that, blah, 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 and it goes out way too much, and then you have to tie the knot at the end, and you can't because there's just so many loose ends. So like 2 hours and 9 minutes makes me more confident that it is more of a Superman movie than like a Justice League movie, like some people were worried it's gonna end up being. And 2 hours and 9 minutes, man, I read somewhere like that's the screen time he had for Guardians and a few other movies. And those movies did wonderful with the number of characters involved, right? So I think it is, you know, we can only hope for the best. But I have full faith in James Gunn and the way the DCU is building and it is moving forward. So catch me on July 11th at the Superman premiere, and I will definitely have a review for you guys, probably like day one, because I know I'm going to be excited. I'm probably going to watch it like 3-4 times that weekend, right? One time with the friends, one time with the family, one time probably by myself, one time again with more family or more friends. It's just going to happen, right? Superman guy. It's bound to happen. Anyways, if you're watching this live later, you know, feel free to chime in next time you see the live icon go off. Don't forget to hit that post notification bell so you know when I'm going live. But whatever your thoughts are about the trailer, about our discussion, leave it in the comments section down below. Don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button. And again, that post notification bell for every new video we upload and every time we go live for the ReactCast Live. We will have a time frame ready in the future. But remember, guys, always, always, always the message of this channel being stop the hate, spread the love, and I hope you guys have a great one. All right, we are logging off right there. That was for the recording. And now I really hope you guys are great. Have a wonderful weekend, and hopefully I catch you guys on live stream more often. Have a good one. Thank you.